Hey, it's BrickTsar. Do you love Lego? I love Lego. Do you love Lego superheroes? What about Lego Star Wars? Well, over the last almost 20 years, we've been privileged as Lego collectors to have Lego Star Wars and Lego superheroes. Before that, before 1999, it was basically some really odd license themes, if that at all. But now we just got some really cool sets with really cool minifigures. But which one is your favorite to get, and which one is the better investment? I know a lot of people think about things like that when they buy Lego sets. But to be honest, when you buy Lego sets, it should be about what you like and are you actually going to use it and play with it. But I got to thinking about this because Mardi Gras Man presented that in his investing tips number 3 video, where he talked about the advantages of superheroes. And with Lego superheroes, there are some definite advantages, and a lot of times it's those figures. They have such great minifigures. There's also great minifigures in Lego Star Wars. But as I've been thinking about this topic since he proposed it to me, I got to looking around my room and, well, let me just show you some of the things in my room. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. I got that from Mardi Gras Man, by the way. We also have Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, and more Star Wars. Oh, there's a superhero set. I do have a superhero set in here. But I kind of hid it. It's kind of like half a bridge. And then, let's see. Oh, Star Wars, Star Wars, not Star Wars. Oh, look, another X-Wing fighter from Mardi Gras. Oh, another Star Wars set. So there's a lot of Star Wars things. There's Darth Vader, Clone Trooper. Oh, there's Yoda. I can't find any other superheroes. All right, as a side point, I really do need to get this place organized. Oh, look, a superhero! All right, there we go. This, the tumbler. We never did a video of that. And there's one of those Avengers airplanes or something. Oh, another big Star Wars set. And a bunch of space shuttles. Watch out for snakes! All right, so from the perspective of things that I like, I didn't even realize this until I started talking about it, is that most of the things that we have on display, especially some of the epic sets, they're Star Wars sets. And that's one of the great things about Lego Star Wars. It's not just you got all the minifigures from your favorite characters. Well, actually, they do have a lot of characters. I don't even know who they are because I pretty much stick to the movies that came out, not so much to Clone Wars, cartoons, and things like that. But even so, there's still a lot of good things. But I think the one thing that you have the advantage in if you collect Lego Star Wars over Lego superheroes is the vehicles and the builds. For instance, all these builds, you like them for the build, not just the minifigures. Whereas Lego superheroes, sometimes you buy a set just to get the minifigures, and some of the builds are really pretty bad. Now, Star Wars has been up in its game lately. They've come up with some really bad sets lately as far as the build. But overall, I think with the iconic vehicles, the X-Wing fighters, the TIE fighters, the Imperial shuttles, the Star Destroyers, the Death Stars, and the Millennium Falcon, of course. I mean, what's more iconic than the Millennium Falcon? So I think that's where Star Wars has the advantage. But it's a little bit more challenging because as far as if you're thinking about reselling it, because it's usually better to sell it as a complete set. Well, actually, no. I mean, it's part of it. I mean, the reason I say it's better, it's easier to sell it. It's easier to sell it as a complete set than parting them out because there's so many pieces. Now, one of the easiest sets I ever parted out, though, was that Imperial shuttle, Tiberium. I can't ever say the name. You know, the one, I think the one they stole. But that one was easy because it had a lot of white. I'm looking at it. I keep looking at it. Can you see it? It's right there. I keep looking at it. All right, so that one was one of the easier ones to part out, the shuttle set. But anyway, overall, Star Wars, you gotta love all the different awesome vehicles that you get, the spaceships, I should say. Good minifigures. Superheroes may have better minifigures, maybe a little more colorful with some of the sets, but I think Star Wars overall is a stronger theme, and as I looked around my collection and seeing that most of the things of those two themes, I have far more Star Wars built and on display than we do superheroes. Now, superheroes, I'm always thinking about getting those minifigures. I do like especially a lot of the Marvel characters, but thinking about these epic sets, TheyMightBeBricks, my son, he's built most of the UCS sets that you've seen down here. He has started building the UCS helicarrier, the Avengers set, but he never finished it. So if he doesn't like something, he won't finish building it. I still got the mining set that I got to finish building, and he didn't like the helicarrier. So he loves the Star Wars sets, so that's his preference. So what is your preference? So which do you like better, Star Wars or I keep wanting to say Star Trek, or the superheroes. With superheroes, you get the awesome minifigures, maybe more variety of the parts. You get a lot of gray and black and white with Star Wars, but those are, a lot of times those are useful parts for, well, especially if you're selling to people that want to make their Star Wars mock bigger. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and be sure to go check out Mardi Gras Man's video on this topic, where he takes the side of the superheroes and the advantage of buying Lego superhero sets as an investor. And you know, a lot of us, we may not think of ourselves as an investor, but you know, when you go and buy a set, a lot of you are thinking this set's going to go up in value. I think most people think that. Now, the casual fan, they're probably not thinking that. They're probably just going to buy it, build it, and it'll end up at Goodwill in a few days. But, oh, I got some stuff at Goodwill. I need to do a video on that eventually. But anyway, check out Mardi Gras Man's side of this. There'll be a link in the description below. And tell me what you think. Do you prefer Star Wars or superheroes? A lot of us we like both of them, and if you had to choose one, which one would it be? Which one do you think is the better value for your money and will last longer and be a more sustainable thing for your collection as far as value and resellability? Is resellability a word? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And we're really enjoying doing this style of video, this type of video, talking about these things, because it's things we think about. Even if you're not a serious investor, you're thinking it. You know you are. You know when you buy a set, you're thinking, oh, this is going to go up in value. Of course, if you're a Lepping collector, you're thinking, I don't know what you're thinking. If you're a Lepping collector, you're not thinking.
You see, your stupid minds, stupid.
If you've watched this long, you're probably either me or somebody left the program running.